Good morning, Mom. Good morning, classmates. Today we're going to discuss the assigned topic, which is the overview of workshop management. Importance of 6Es. 6Es methodical management, one of the most powerful lean manufacturing tools and a cornerstone of any successful implementation, is that of 6Es, or Japanese terms Siri, Siton, Sisu, Shikitsu, and Shitsuki, and Safety, ANSI or ANSIN-C. 6Es is a simple tool for organizing your workplace in a clean, efficient, and safe manner to enhance your productivity, visual management, and to ensure the introduction of standardized working. These six distinct pieces are the piece of 6Es in English and Japanese. First is Siri, or in English, sort, cleaning, classify. In this stage, we remove all clutter and unwanted items, leaving only the tools, equipment, components, and machines that are required on a daily basis. Means removing unnecessary things from workplace. For example, sa construction company, the construction tools remove damaged or unwanted tools and materials. Second, Siton, or in English, straighten, simplify, sit in order, and configure. This stage is where we organize all of the remaining items, using ergonomic principles to locate items where they minimize movement and reduce stress. We also ensure that items are clearly identified and have a clearly identified home, a place for everything and everything in its place. For example, place power tools, safety gear, and materials in their proper places so they can be easily accessed during work. Third, seesaw, or in English, sweep, shine, scrub, clean, and check. This is the cleaning and painting of the area to bring it to a new standard. The reason for this is not just to make the area look pretty, but to ensure that things like leaks and other issues stand out against the otherwise clean area. For example, clean the machines and tools after every task to keep them in good condition and safe for future use. Next is Shikitsu, or in English, standardize, stabilize, and conformity. During this phase of 6Es, we standardize the previous stages of the implementation by ensuring common color codes and ways of working. Shikitsu is the fourth step of the 5S method. It means standardized cleanup. It derives from the one-time seesaw step, which made the factory shiny, clean, and set the standard for cleanliness. For example, the process of layout and construction to ensure uniformity and proper results in project. Shitsuki, or in English, sustain, self-discipline, custom, and practice. This is we try to make the process part of the culture of the company to ensure the ongoing implementation and improvement of this initiative. It is the most important concept of 5S and 6S from the point of view of long-term productivity management. If you failed in achieving Shitsuki, U5S and 6Es can be only short-lived. For example, continue cleaning and organizing the construction site regularly to avoid accidents and disruptions. The 60th as safety or anxiety, we now concentrate on safety aspects of our initiative, reviewing every action and each area to ensure that we have not overlooked any potential hazards. Safety was added to maintain safe and secure working environment, both workers, materials, and workplace as safety first, last, and always. For example, sa construction company, ensure the work site is safe by wearing safety gear and following safety protocols such as using harnesses and helmets. Henry Ford Kando. Henry Ford Kando is the same concept with 5S and 6S. Ford made significant contributions to lean thinking and paved the way 50 years before Lean was born. An important Ford principles is Kando invented probably before 1920 is an acronym for 5 steps: cleaning up, arranging, neatness, discipline, and ongoing improvement. Coming from an industrialist, Kando is simple to follow, crisp, and practical.
Workshop hazards. Workshop hazards are risks in a work environment that can harmfully affect or injuries employees if not properly addressed. So ang workshop hazard daw is muna siya ang usa ka place or kuan nga daghan siya og mga risky nga mga kuan, like for example construction sites ingana muna siya yung mga workshop hazards ng mga place. Common workshop hazards. So there are 6 common workshop hazards. Ang first is chemical hazard. Many workers use chemicals in some form or another. These chemicals can range from cleaning products to hair dye to fluids used in a factory. Knowing how to process and store chemicals properly can prevent incidents such as illness, injury, fire, or property damage. So, ang chemical hazard daw is muna siya ang kanang usa ka workplace or kanang company or kanang factory sa usa ka mga chemical, like for example sa kanang hair dye sa kuan hair dye, dapat kabaw ta kung unsaon siya pag kuan, unsaon siya pag process or unsaon siya pag kanang kuan sa usa ka ah, product para dili siya maka-cause sa atoa og ah, risk or dili siya maka-harm sa atoa. So, dapat sumusud ka sa usa ka kampanya sa mga chemicals, dapat kabawta ta kung unsaon na siya pag-manage or unsaon na siya pag kuan kay para safety ta. So ang second is ergonomic hazard. Ergonomic work hazards are hazards related to employees' daily duties, mostly those that affects physical well-being. So, ang ergonomic hazard daw is kanang from the word daily duties. Dapat on time ta in or out. Dili ta magpa-overtime kay para sa safety or sa ang health, dili ta ma-overfatigue ngana nya dili sa. So, ang next is health hazard. Health hazards are workplace hazards that have the potential to harm employees internally if not properly addressed by management. So, ang health hazard daw is kanang dapat natay management sa ato ang health. Dili na to pasagdan ng ato ang lawas ba, like sa dili na to pasagdan atong health kay para basko gihapon ba kanang healthy gihapon ta ing ana kay pareha gud sa ergonomic hazard nga dapat on time jud. So the next is physical hazard. Physical hazard are substance present in a workplace or conditions that may threaten employee safety if not properly removed. Physical hazards are one of the most common hazards in a workplace, but management can avoid them by following the regulatory procedures. So, ang physical hazard daw is, muna siya ang kanang one of the most hazard nga kuan kay if makuan ta ma-injury bitaron, 'di ba? Part na sa physical hazard kay parte man sa ato ang kaugalingon or sa ato ang kalawasan. And para daw ma-avoid ang ingana nga kuan is dapat mo follow ta sa mga rules and regulatory procedures para sa ato ang kaugalingon, para safety ta. So the next is psychosocial hazards. Psychosocial hazards are workplace hazards that can cause mental or emotional damage within a workplace environment. So ang psychosocial hazard is can cause mental or emotional damage within a workplace environment. So dapat kabalo ta mo control sa atong kaugalingon or sa atong hunahuna nga dili ta malabian bitaw sa paghunahuna, dili ta ma-stress ngana kay makuan bitaw na makabuang muna nga dapat natay mental or emotional intelligence. So the last but not the least is workplace safety hazard. General workplace hazard are hazards that involve the workplace environment itself. These may include elements of a building in which employees work, the machines or vehicles they operate, or the general conditions in which employees operate. So, ang workplace safety hazard daw is muna siya ang kanang, like for example, sa usa ka kumpanya, dapat manageable ang mga machine nga gigamit dito. Kanang dapat gi-check jud siya ba kung ara ba siya daot or wala kay kanang may mag-cause mo guna og kanang kuan sa ato harm or maka-cause na risk ka sa ato kay like for example, computer baron nya wata ka ba nga anang wata ka ba nga naaday siya kanang guba baron niya wala giayo. So muna maka-cause gid na siya kuan sa ato kay may posibilidad man jud na nga mobuto or makurentehan bata yan na nya kana sa mga hait nga mga machine dapat i-check jud na siya kung good condition ba na siya or dili.
How to avoid workshop hazard. First is not a personal protective equipment including helmets, gloves, safety, and goggles. So, mo na ang kanang personal protective equipment na nagamiton natuan sa ato ang physical sa uton kay para ang ato ang physical is maprotektahan. Then, regular safety audits. Okay, identifying risks and implementing preventive measures. So, dapat sa usa ka workplace kay ba ka ma-identify or maila sa mga butang nga maka-cause og danger. Kana may ibang kahibaw sila nga dangerous na pero ilahang gibuhat. So, dapat kahibaw jud ka mo ila nga kanang butang nga is dangerous. Next is proper training, comprehensive safety programs for staff. So, dira sa proper training, magkaon ta og practical hands-on experience para ma-enhance or ma-develop nato ng ato ang skills and ability. Next is emergency procedures, clear and well-practiced evacuation plans. So, importante jud kayo ang natay emergency procedures kay para makahibaw ang mga tao kung unsa ang dapat nila buhaton, kung ada sila mo adto in case of emergency sa before, after, and during.
Importance of workshop management. Workshop management is essential for ensuring the smooth, safe, and efficient operation of a workspace. It involves organizing resources, equipment, and personnel to maximize productivity while minimizing risk and cost. Effective workshop management improves efficiency by streamlining workflows, enhances safety by reducing hazards, and ensures quality by maintaining consistent standards. It also helps prevent equipment breakdowns through regular maintenance and promotes a culture of continuous improvement, leading to long-term success and sustainability in the workplace. So, ang workshop management ko no is it will ensure us to have a small, safe, and efficient operation sa ato ang workplace. It involves a kuan kaning i-organize ang kaning mga resources and kaning mga gamit ug ang kaning mga workers para less ang kaniyang gasto if example ay it involves organizing the resources ang kaning mga equipment kaning mga gamit o kaning mga workers to have a better productivity and kanang less ang kaniyang rest ang og iyahang cost sa mga workers. Makatabang sa ni siya para kaning ma-prevent ang kaning kuan bitaw kaning mga breakdowns sa mga equipment through kaning kuan regular maintenance kay para kaning mas dugay magamit ang kaning mga equipment and hangtod nga kaning it will lead to long-term success.